Here we are in 2024 where memes can get you jailed, free speech is on life support, and tech billionaires are on the run. If you thought Big Brother was just a dystopian fantasy, buckle up buckaroos. Buckle up buckaroo! Because shit's getting real. Take Pavel Durov, the enigmatic founder of Telegram, the guy who gave us a platform where you can share anything from your favorite cat videos to the kind of depravity that would make even the dark web blush. Well, he's now cooling his heels in a French jail cell. What's his crime, you may ask? It's apparently not running the world's sketchiest digital dive bar with enough bouncers. France decided they've had enough of Durov's free speech bullshit.
Freedom of speech? Go fuck yourself.
And swooped in like hawks the moment his private jet touched down in Paris. In response to the arrest, Telegram fired back claiming Durov has nothing to hide and that the platform abides by EU laws. They insist their moderation is within industry standards. They're charging him with failing to police his platform, letting it become a safe haven for all sorts of nasty stuff. We're talking about a platform where you can find everything from a DIY bomb instruction manual to much worse material, all wrapped up in a cozy blanket of end-to-end encryption. As you can imagine, this isn't just about Durov. It's a much bigger picture that's starting to look like a goddamn dystopian nightmare.
And let us hope that this perfect cycle never ends.
The West is cracking down hard on anything that even remotely smells like dissent or too much freedom.
Well, I'm not a crook.
And the implications are terrifying. Take the UK for instance, they've been making headlines for mass arresting people over so-called offensive memes. This isn't hyperbole. British authorities have been arresting individuals for social media posts that are deemed to incite hate or cause offense. Often, these are just memes. Then you've got France, which isn't just satisfied with arresting Durov. The country has been on a bit of an authoritarian bender lately, cracking down on digital platforms they see as not doing enough to censor content. They're making it clear if your platform doesn't play by their rules, they'll take you down. Ireland is jumping on the bandwagon too, with proposals that would essentially ban mean memes. They want to legislate kindness on the internet. How sweet, as if that's ever worked.
Hate speech laws create an environment of intolerable intrusion into private conversations, into public advocacy, and into every area of life. They create uncertainty as to whether you can discuss controversial topics. They put criminal penalties on your ability to speak freely, and they must be stopped.
And in Brazil, Twitter's had such a rough time there that it's practically been run out of the country. The government out there in Brazil has been piling on the pressure, demanding compliance with local laws that force platforms to remove content deemed fake or harmful. And then there's the United States, the so-called land of the free. America, fuck yeah! The Department of Justice actually jailed someone for posting a meme. The case of Douglas Mackey, who was convicted for using a meme to mislead voters in the 2016 election, is, well, a very chilling example of how far the authorities are willing to go to control the narrative. So yeah, this isn't just about Durov. It's about a global shift towards crushing dissent and silencing voices that don't fit the mold. The question is, how far will it go before people begin to realize the price of safety might be our freedom? On one side, you've got the free speech absolutists who are losing their minds, claiming this is the beginning of the end for any semblance of freedom in the digital age. They're screaming that if Durov, who's been a thorn in the side of governments from Russia to the West, can be taken down, then no platform or its owner is safe. Once governments start locking people up for not controlling what others say, we're on a very slippery slope, folks, to a world where only the approved narrative gets airtime. Say goodbye to the wild west of the internet and hello to state-controlled echo chambers. On the flip side, there are those who think Durov had this coming. To them, Telegram became a cesspit for all sorts of criminal activity, terrorism, drug trafficking, child exploitation, you name it. They argue that by refusing to hand over encryption keys or moderate content, Durov has been enabling criminals, well, in their eyes. The arrest is a necessary evil to keep the internet from becoming a playground for the worst of humanity. And if we're being honest, Elon Musk could be the next one in the crosshairs. Think about it. Musk has been pushing the boundaries with Twitter, or should I say X, ever since he got his hands on it. He's taken a stance as the ultimate free speech warrior, refusing to play ball with governments that want to clamp down on what people can say. And sure, that might make him a hero to some, but to others, it's just a matter of time before the hammer drops. If the powers that be decide that Musk's version of free speech is too dangerous, too unfiltered, or too disruptive to their narrative, they'll come after him just like they did with Durov. The playbook is already written. Accuse him of enabling criminals, point to the lack of content moderation, and then make the arrest. It's a grim possibility, but in the current climate, it's not far-fetched. The bottom line is this: we're at a turning point. The battle lines are drawn between those who want to keep the internet free and open and those who believe safety and order require strict control. Here's the question: if they can take down Durov, how long before they come for Musk? And when they do, what does that mean for the rest of us?